World, come on, it's your man Ben Bach. I'm out here again in my house, 12 a.m. or whatever, but it's just like it's something on my heart right now that I thought I'd wait till the morning to share, but I really want to go ahead and share right now. So for the longest time, I've been telling you guys about environment, like how important environment is, and like how it's changed my life. I'm telling you, get around people who want to win. It's going to force you to win. It's just like get around people who are doing what you want to do or who have what you want to have, and they'll teach you how to have what you want to have, and that's what I've done. So it's just like I've been pushing Tony Robbins conferences on every Tony Robbins ET and everybody on conferences or whatever, and now I finally get it. Because what's crazy is like we have to learn how to be ourselves. Isn't that crazy? Like we have to learn how to be ourselves, and I don't know, like that's how screwed up the world is. Like we don't feel comfortable being ourselves. So what happens is, like I told you guys, like Jackie Ashford Ball, like my coach, my mentor, I freaking love her because she changed my life. Because what, she was herself and she taught me how to be myself. And it's crazy, guys. So you got to find people who are authentically them, and they could teach you how to be authentically you. So it's just like everything that I'm giving to you guys, like I knew it was inside of me. I just didn't feel comfortable unleashing it to the world. I was just scared to be criticized. I was scared to be judged and all that other stuff. And now I frankly don't care because I know where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a place of love, passion, and all that other stuff. Like this is my heart, guys. I'm giving you guys my heart. And it's like when you give your love, your heart, your love and your heart to people, regardless of what may happen, it's just like you're satisfied with yourself at the end of the day. And if you're happy with you and the world hates you, you're still happy at the end of the day. So it's just like I'm not a people pleaser anymore. I'm a me pleaser. Because I'm a me pleaser, I can please other people. Does that make sense? And so why am I pushing Tony Robbins conference or ET conferences, Tony Robbins conference specifically, is because I went there for 4 days and 4 nights. He taught me how to be me, and it's just like all this energy, all this passion that I've been giving you guys for the past few days. I gave Tony Robbins, and the funny thing is, at the end of the conference, like everybody's applauding, everybody's clapping. It's like, yo, we're in a stadium, and it's just thousands of people. Like, Tony, thank you so much for all of this, and this is what Tony says. It's like Tony is like, yo, don't thank me, thank yourself. Like in this environment, like you showed yourself who you in this environment, you showed yourself who you actually are. Like I didn't do nothing, you did everything yourself. This is the real you, and you felt comfortable enough in this environment to be you. The sad thing is when you leave this environment, when you go out into the real world, like you'll fall back into being the fake you, not the authentically you, because you won't feel comfortable about it. Like you'll leave because it's not a safe environment. Like we have to find environments where we feel good being ourselves. And Tony Robbins conference is an environment where you'll be safe being yourself, and you'll be around other people who are themselves, and they encourage you to be yourselves. And it's sad that sometimes we can't be ourselves with our spouse, with our parents, with our friends, with our teachers, with our bosses and stuff like that. And it's sad, and that's why it's so hard to be happy. But when you find somebody who is themselves and they're happy being themselves, they could coach you and teach you how to be yourself. And it's just like I remember, like I admired Jackie so much because she was herself. And it's just like what she did was because she loved her so much, she could love me. And just like because she loved me, I can love other people. Well, all right, here's what it really is. Because she loved herself so much, she could love me. She taught me how to love myself. And because I love myself, I could teach other people how to love themselves. And we could just pass it forward. But if you're hanging around people who don't love themselves, it's going to be really hard for them to teach you how to love yourself, or for you to feel comfortable loving yourself and being yourself. So that's what I've learned. And the only way you're going to learn how to be you is if you hang around people who are them. And of course, it may be uncomfortable, difficult, and scary at sometimes. And you may even have to pay to be in that environment. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. And that's why I'm like, yo, a Tony Robbins conference is worth it. It cost $1,000, but it has changed my life. It has changed who I am. It has changed how I act on a daily basis. And I told my wife tonight, it's like, yo, I went to that conference to change my life or whatever. And it's just like I was exposed to the real me. And it's just like I went to, and then all of a sudden I wasn't me anymore. Then I went to the conference again and I was exposed to the real me again. But it's just like we have these fears, doubts, worries, and insecurities or whatever that cause us to go inside ourselves and just shrink and belittle ourselves. And it's crazy. Where it's just like he says it in conference, like if in your head you're dead or whatever. And I was talking to my man Brett James today, and what he says, like the mind, it's a horrible master, but it's a wonderful servant. I'm gonna say it again, like our minds, like it's a terrible master. Like if you allow your mind to control and dictate everything that you do, you will you'll just survive. And life is about way more than surviving. Life is about thriving. Life is about passion, freedom, and love. But if you're just stuck on surviving, which the mind will make you get stuck on, you'll never be you. But when you get past your mind, you move to your heart and you act off your heart, you can legitimately be you. And that feeling is great, guys. Like, I listen to Warren Buffett because, mind you, I'm talking to you about people who make money, right? People who are themselves, people who wake up every single day and are happy to be around the people that they are around. And that's what Warren Buffett said, too. So this is exactly what he said. He said, it's like happiness is getting what you want. No, happiness is getting what you want. No, no. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing I lost I lost the phrase. No, he said success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. And he said it's just like, yo, I wake up every morning and I love what I do. He's old, he's a billionaire, but he said I wake up every single morning. I love what I do with the people that I do it with. And it's just like if I had to work with somebody that I didn't love, appreciate, or value, I wouldn't work with them. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time, my effort, and energy to hang around people that don't have the same values as me. Like